Well, it's our last day in Italy. We're heading back to Rome. We just got ripped off by a gas station attendant. We paid for a full tank of gas and he only gave us half. Yeah, there's been some mishaps. Our Airbnb that we stayed at for the last 2 days was super full of mold. We both felt pretty miserable. It had a great view on the patio, but no window in the living room or kitchen, so it wasn't the most pleasant place to live in. But we had a really great hike yesterday down a mountain to a tiny little beach with a bridge. And because I didn't want to take a 70 € taxi back to the house, I walked back up the hill and barely beat the sunset. And yeah, Tiff drove through Amalfi Coast on the windy roads. I got a little car sick. But all in all, it has been a whirlwind of a trip, and we are both looking forward to, I don't know, what are you looking forward to, Tiff?
Like seeing my friends for sure, and just kind of getting back into a routine of life. Like, it's fun to take a vacation, but you miss the structure, you know, to a certain degree. Working,
Your bed, shower,
routine of working out. Yeah, totally. Just like the things that you're familiar with at home, the things that make it feel like home, the people. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Allie after spending over 2 weeks together. You know, that was
we were a good team.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
definitely. But yeah, just kind of getting back into a routine, because every day has been a fun adventure.
Yeah.
And
it's not sustainable to live like this.
No,
at least not for me. And I haven't been sleeping. I've been waking up at like 2 a.m. every morning, and yeah.
I'm very chaotic by nature, so structure feels very good. I need that grounding for like the type of person I am.
Yeah.
So after a while, this gets a little like too much. I'm ready to sit still.
I feel like it's making me more manic than I normally am. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it does feel like this, like,
Yeah.
So yeah, a little stillness, a little peace at home.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
feel good.
Thank you. We're off to Naples to have the best pizza in the world, because when in Italy, one must do that. Ciao for now.
Ciao.
And when you're in Italy, go in this with the coins and the dollar sign to get your ticket. Oh, yes. Look at that. Is that Mount Vesuvius? I don't know. Maybe. I'll let you know. Ooh. Napoli, Roma. Yes, it is indeed Mount Vesuvius. There you go. Just think, that is what blew its top. And last year I went to Pompeii, which was incredible. I highly recommend touring Pompeii, but yeah, it's crazy. The people were asphyxiated, so I guess they didn't really suffer, but the devastation was unreal. Look, there's Naples. You can kind of see it. Okay, once again, we're in a gas station. And check out this food. It's crazy. Seafood salad, vegetables, seafood, artichoke, eggplant. I think those are like little croquettes. That looks like zucchini fries. Have some, I think that's lamb, or it might be beef, I don't know. It's nuts. This is a gas station. Ooh. Pork, potatoes. Yep. Oh, and here's my favorite. It's a calzone stuffed with hot dogs and French fries. Fresh croissants. It's kind of crazy. We've checked into our final Airbnb. I am so sick of living out of a suitcase. I cannot wait for my own bed. This place is pretty funky, tiny, a little dirty, but it's right by the airport, and it was like a third of the price of any of the hotels by the airport. And yeah, I mean, it's sufficient. And look, it has a balcony that's huge with a great view of the sea. We're in Fiumicino, Roma. Va bene. It's industrial chic. Supposedly Fiumicino is known for having a bunch of Michelin star restaurants. I'm not even hungry, but there's always room for Italian food, eh? All right. That was the trip. I think I'm gonna take a nap, walk around a little bit, repack all my stuff, and get on a plane tomorrow. Ciao tutti. I do have to say that this Airbnb owner has some really interesting style. For example, check out the lamp, love it. And check out the toilet seat. Ginormous shower, not. Look at that toilet. Don't know how to close the window. Oh wait, it's held together by a shoelace, but it's okay. I mooned all of Fiumicino. And this is the cutest toothpick dispenser I've ever seen. Bing! Oh, and a bottle of Aglianico for €5. Kind of cute. Airbnbs are fun. You never really know what you're gonna get. It's like unwrapping a little present. And look, the ceiling like slopes. Oh, va bene. We are taking our last walk in Fiumicino. Sancho was the name of my first dog. Where is it? Over there somewhere. I don't know. Oh, there's the sun. The sun setting over Fiumicino. Allora. Ciao, Italia. A fish and a spritz. And Sancho. Pizza al taglio. Oh, Sancho. He was the best dog. Okay, so just stop. Look at this dog. Oh, this dog. I do love it here. It's a sleepy fishing town just outside of Rome.
problema, banchino. Ce lo so che so io il problema.
The best way to eat dinner is to have your gelato before. As we look at the moon. Oh, that's beautiful. Just taking a little stroll after our gelato. The smell of fish and cologne. All the Italian men here wear too much cologne. So Tiff looked up on Google why Italian men wear such strong cologne, and it's to keep the mosquitoes away. Just kidding. Where's the moon? It's right there. Buonasera, buonasera, buonasera.
Like Cuban rule, yeah.
Look at the fish.
Very nice.
Florentine T-bone. Yeah.
61. 61, ok, grazie.
Our last dinner in Italy: tuna tartare, taralli, crostini, fried calamari. Bellissimo. Escarole with olive and pine nut, and Tiff's lobster and a pasta. This is Fiumicino, a sleepy little fishing town just outside of Rome. It's where the airport is. We had a restless evening in our Airbnb, but today we go home and resume life normal. Buongiorno, I would like to get the cologne that every Italian man wears in Italy. Oh, people are funny. There's your chocolate, Tiff. I know. That's a really good price. Sassicaia grappa for €84. My favorite, Aperol and Campari. That's a good price too. And it's a lovely wine map. So in review, where we all went is we arrived in Rome, Lazio. We have Cesenese on our list. We took the train from Roma up to Emilia Romagna to Bologna. Then we took another train up to Milan. We took the train back to Bologna, picked up our rental car, and then we drove to the Marche, specifically in Urbino, which is like right here in the mountain house. Then we drove over to Ancona, right over there, where we went to the Garofoli. Up here on our way, on our drive to Marche, we stopped at Dre Donà, which is our Cabernet on the list. When we were staying in Ancona, we went to the Garofoli winery, which specializes in Verdicchio and Montepulciano. From Ancona, we drove interior to Abruzzo, where we did another wine tasting with Valle Reale and had some lovely Trebbiano and Montepulciano. Then we drove down to Puglia. This is where Vieste is, but we went to Poliano al Mare. Got a great sunrise. Then we went to the Cantale winery down here and stayed in Lecce and had lots of Negro Amaro and Primitivo and some lovely Chardonnay actually. From Lecce, we then drove to Basilicata, where we had Aglianico and stayed in Matera. Then we drove from Matera to Campania, and I had Fiano, Aglianico, Valangina, and Greco, and we stayed in Amalfi Coast, specifically Furore. And then we drove past Naples and saw Mount Vesuvius and made our way back to Rome and stayed in Fiumicino last night, and now we are flying out of Rome. There you go. That was our trip in review with the wines of Italy. It's like seeing old friends. Montepulciano Sferic, Colebiano. Oh, all my friends are here at the airport. They really do have the best stuff in Italy. Look at, we're at the airport and they have all the stuff. The olives, the taralli, the cheese, the salami, the prosciutto, the mortadella. Oh, we're saying goodbye to Italy. Look at all this deliciousness. Help me to say no. Help me to say no. Ciao, Roma. Ciao, ciao. Well, there's Fiumicino over in the distance. I see the sea. That's where we were staying. Chess, anyone? And my trip ends how it began, full circle, with a prosciutto and mozzarella panino and a cappuccino. I'm having one of those moments where there's a piano right here and it says play me, and I think I'll regret it if I don't, so I think I'm just gonna do it.
Unsure, please. United.
See, I started a trend. I'm glad I did it. I don't know anybody here, and it's totally fine. And it specifically says, play me. I would also just like to add that it is a completely booked flight, and there were a lot of people here. And I'm not really a performer. I like to play when no one's listening.